In this video, I'm going to show you how I use Amazon links on a blog, but more than just direct links. I'm going to show you how I can put in pictures and lists and better ways to include these items to increase the opportunity of getting a click over to Amazon and then hopefully a conversion. Now, I've made over $1 million in affiliate marketing, typically about 6 figures a year, and I do that through a variety of verticals. One is blogging. I also do YouTube, like to know it reward style app, TikTok shop. So it's been my world for a very long time. But blogging is still in my heart of hearts. It's still the thing that started it all, and I still love it, and I don't want to leave it. Well, with all the Google changes lately, I've really taken to Pinterest. It doesn't mean that there isn't still opportunity on Google, because I was looking at my traffic this morning and I'm ranking for some of these terms that still articles written by AI. So there's still opportunity there. But Pinterest is huge. So I'm building an entire website for Pinterest. I've never done it before. The whole goal is exactly that. Let me build a website for Pinterest. So one of the things that I'm doing right now is I'm working on gifts for. So just like the old SEO days, we would do, best gifts for a baby shower, best gifts for your boyfriend, best gifts for, right? But we would just put a link in there and it would take them to the Amazon page. Well, now we can do things like this and put in these big images and these lists that are going to really increase the opportunity for conversions. So how do we do that? Well, my first step always is I go do a little research, figure out what blog to write. So in this particular case, I go over to PinClicks. I will put the links to all of the software that I talk about in the description below. I'm going to show you paid and free. So this is a paid tool that I pay for. Look what I get when I go to keyword research and I type in gifts. You can even do gifts for or gift ideas, whatever, but let's just say gifts for. So I sort these by popularity. What's the first one? Gifts for a boyfriend, gifts for him, gifts for readers, gifts for sister, gifts for women, okay? So I'm going to make sure that when I'm going in and writing I want to fill up this niche. I want to cover all of, look at this one, gifts for long distance boyfriend. I'm going to cover this whole topic in depth by writing articles for each of these things. Then you come across things like gifts for pregnant women, gifts for runners, gifts for teachers. One of mine that's doing well is gifts for introverts. So I'm going to cover all of these, okay? So how do I do that? Well, let's just say gifts for teachers. So I go over to my favorite AI writer, again, link below in the description. I'm going to go to one-click blog post and I'm going to type in gifts for teachers. So this morning, I think I ordered 25 blogs that are related to scavenger hunts. Now I'm moving on to this gifts for. So gifts for teachers, generate a title. It'll generate a title for you. Then I have a template already pre-set up, Ballen Blogger. And then I'm going to scroll down and watch this. Don't worry about everything else on the page. You can go step by step through your first setup and then save it as a template. But these are all of the categories that are actually in this new website. And I can select one category and this is going to publish it to my WordPress blog. So I set it up, that connection the first time with the plugin, and now it'll publish every time for me. It creates the images, it creates the videos, it does all that, okay? So I'm going to go to gifts and hobbies. All right, it's going to publish this blog for me and I'm done. So now you've seen how do I do the research? How do I get the blog? Now, once the blog is published, it looks like this without the Amazon links. It's got images, it's got pictures. Here, I'll show you one of them. So let's just look at this scavenger hunt for teens. Okay, so it makes all of those pictures. It goes out and finds a shareable, embeddable YouTube links it has permission to put in there, right? It does all this. It creates the list. It creates internal links, external links, frequently asked questions, and it publishes it to your blog. So this is your personal assistant. Now, are other blogs perfect? Never. It would be similar to hiring a freelance writer, a basic, freelance writer. And then what I do is when these start ranking, I go in and start adding all my Amazon links. Once I start getting the traffic and I can see that it's there, then I start messing with it. So that's what happened this morning. I looked at my analytics and it said 17 gifts for introverts was getting traffic. So I've got a pin now or a Google page that's ranking for a keyword. So now I want to go in and add the Amazon links, which is what I did here. Okay. So how do I do that? Now let me show you how this is created right here. So we're now logged in to the website so I can show you what this looks like on the back end. So I've got a link to Lasso in the description below. Lasso works with your WordPress plugin. You connect your Amazon affiliate account to it for the first time by putting in your affiliate code, and then it knows how to add your affiliate code to every link after that. So you no longer have to go in and pull each affiliate code. You're just going to add an Amazon link from anywhere, and it's going to add your code to it, which is really nice. Okay. So as you just saw, as it was spinning, it just added this image on the top. Okay. So this is how this is done. Let's go over to Amazon. And let's just find some kind of introvert shirt, introvert gifts. Okay, let's just say introvert gifts. So you go look at all of the gifts on here and you say, okay, what might I want to feature? This one's cute. It's my favorite introvert, wishing a day filled with being left the hell alone. I love this. I'm going to use this. Oh, this is a problem. Only 12 left in stock, so I probably wouldn't use it. For that reason, I'm gonna watch for ones that don't have low stock alerts, okay? And there's other things that introverts might like. Like, this is so funny. I have one of these, multiples of these heating pads, right? Because what are introverts doing? They're staying at home. They're working on their computer. They're gaming. They're doing whatever. And then there's other little things on here. But let's just say we want to use that heating pad, okay? So I'm gonna click the heating pad. Now, right up top, you just take that long URL. You could also share it from wherever. It doesn't matter. Just grab the URL to this. And then we're going to go back over to my blog. Now you can also open Lasso, the extension, and work within Lasso, but I find this to be the easiest way. So let me find another spot on the blog where I want to put in an Amazon product, where there's like a gap of one. Okay, right here is good. So I'm just going to hit enter down, and I'm going to click the little plus, and I'm going to pull up Lasso. So remember, I already have Lasso installed on my computer. Now we're going to go to add a display. Now you can add a single product view and it'll put in the price and whatever else you put in there. You could put in a grid. You could put in a full image. You could put in a list of products, a gallery. There's all kinds of ways to display it. But let's just say we want to do one of those big images like I did a second ago with that coffee mug. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to create a link, and we're just going to paste that link right in there and click add link. Now it's going to go grab all the details, and it's going to make us a little dashboard here. Now, what I do is I always get rid of all this extra stuff here. That's for Amazon search engine friendly. That's what they do. It's so ugly looking when you're creating stuff like this. So I'm just going to do heating pad for neck and shoulder, and I'm going to get rid of everything else. Okay. Now, if I were doing a comparison, like let's say I'm comparing the 10 best heating pads, and this one wins for best timer, I would put a little badge text there that said best timer. And then I'm going to fill out this info. Now, that's not what I'm doing this for today. All I want to grab is the image. So I'm not even going to fill everything else out for the sake of time. But if I were creating a nice comparison list, this versus that, our pick of the 10 best this, then I'm going to put those things in there. Like, why did this one make the best list? You know, I'm going to go look at all of the Amazon reviews and find out what's the main thing people like about this heating pad, and I'm going to put that in the badge text up here because it'll create a little banner in the corner of it up there, which is cool. And then I'm going to create a little description. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to click add so that you can see what it does. There it is. It just creates this little perfect heating pad right there. Now, let's say I want that heating pad to be part of this list up here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. I'm going to open Lasso. And we have what's called groups. So you can put a whole bunch of products in a group, and you could put the same product in multiple groups. So let's just say I'm writing a blog on the best kitchen pans, and I've mentioned pans before, so they might be in here. I can still add them to my best pans group, and then they'll be on that list. Okay, so you can do it in multiple places. But here's my group. It's called Gifts for Introverts. That's the group I created this morning, and I put in 9 links. So I'm showing you what my actual work that I did this morning. So here's all of these. Now I need to go add that heating pad. So I'm going to click add a link. There it is. Remember, we already added it earlier. Add a link. Okay. So now this list is updated. When we go back over and we view our blog, that heating pad is now going to show up in this list. So this is a great way to be building blog posts that are designed to convert people to Amazon. And if you don't know this already, there's the heating pad. When you drive people to Amazon, even if they don't buy this item, if they buy anything else within the next 24 hours without clicking on somebody else's affiliate link, you're going to get paid for it. I open my Amazon account every single day and I have the craziest things in there that I never promoted. It's because somebody just clicked on this heating pad and they were curious. And all of a sudden this little cookie starts working and tracking. Now that person doesn't buy the heating pad, but all of a sudden later they come back on and they buy something else, or they're on here right now and they start surfing around because they go, oh, I don't need that heating pad, but I need these socks. And they put those socks in their cart, they end up buying them, you're going to earn a commission on there. Furthermore, if they put it in a cart, any item in a cart, then that cookie duration goes for 30 days. As long as they don't click on somebody else's affiliate link after that. But anyway, usually it's the first 24 hours that you're really seeing that benefit. So this is a big reason why I love to build traffic, even though the Amazon affiliate commissions are very small. This is very easy, and my AI is doing the heavy lifting. My biggest work that I do is that research that I showed you in the beginning. Everything after that is mostly AI, and it's relatively easy. Anyway, I have a coaching group. If you want to join us, I put a link in the description below. I hope you'll follow and subscribe to this channel, and you'll be able to see more trainings I do like this one. Thanks for joining me today.